Alright, y'all. Well, hello again. It's me, Megaboy37, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing y'all what I think the actual All-Stars cast should have been. Now, let's get two things out of the way, or three things out of the way, before I start adding new characters. First thing is, well, I'm adding new characters to this, or not new, but more returning characters. The character count is going to be increased to 20. I know someone had just increased it to 18, but I think I want to kind of go crazy with it. I mean, it's an all-star season. If anything, it should be 22. But I didn't do that because, you know, Revenge of the Island only even has like 13 characters. So, yeah. But the other two things, I actually have two things I want to do before I even start adding new characters. And the first thing is take Sierra and throw her into the mines. Sierra never deserved to be an all-star. Sure, she got 4th in World Tour, but over Harold, over Brick, over Dawn, over freaking Lashana, over Izzy, like, come on. She does not deserve it. Okay, maybe over Dawn, but she does not deserve to be on this. You know what? I wasn't gonna do this, but now that I'm looking at it, I'm also gonna remove Sam. Yeah, I am. I wasn't gonna do that, but now that I'm thinking about it, I think I'm going to. And then as for my last thing I'm gonna do, I'm actually going to change Gwen to the heroic hamsters. I know the show tries to paint her as the villain, but let's be honest, Gwen is the victim in this whole thing. If anything, Courtney should technically go to the vultures then, but I want to leave them both in the hamsters just because I think that'd be great for them becoming more friends while Duncan's still here, and that way Duncan isn't as bad of a character in All-Stars. Which, by the way, I'm going to make a separate video where I actually run a season with this cast. That should be tomorrow after I get home from school. So now to actually get to adding more characters, because I need to add 8 more, and I'll go hamster, vulture, hamster, vulture. So my first hamster that I'm gonna add is Harold. I mean, the guy should have been a winner along with Lindsay in action, and he did really well and had iconic moments in Island, and yeah, he didn't do great in World Tour, but the dude is an iconic character, absolutely deserving of being in this thing. Like it doesn't make sense to me that Sierra and Sam got in, but not Harold. Another person that doesn't make sense to me how they didn't get in this is actually Justin. You see, when I think of the villainous vultures, you look at these and they're like, yeah, okay. Then you look at Gwen, and I was like, Gwen should not be here. Gwen should be over here. What the hell? And I thought Justin, because I knew that it was going to be heroes versus villains before I watched it. So I assumed Justin was going to be it, since he was, along with Courtney, the main villain of Season 2. So I thought it would just make sense. Plus, we have him and Alejandro. I thought that'd be great. But no, I guess we had to have Gwen go over here so that we could fit Sierra in. Yeah, that was a really dumb decision on their part. The next hamster I'm adding is gonna be Lashana. Lashana's even more deserving than Harold. She would have won Island if she didn't get destroyed by some BS in the final 5. In action, she had a pretty decent run, and she got wrongfully voted out in World Tour. Like, why the hell did DJ and Lindsay vote her out for getting mad at Heather? Lindsay literally, I guess Lindsay for that day just forgot entirely, like, who Heather was. So, yeah. Lashana should have gotten farther in that season as well. But either way, she's still really deserving of being in this, and I don't know how she isn't. As for our next character, we're going to get another villain from Season 1. Although I don't know if, or from, yeah, I guess Season 1. I don't know if people would consider her really a villain, but I'm going to put her in anyway. And that's Izzy. You see, Izzy can be seen as a chaotic neutral, but I want to put her in as a villain because she can have more lore with Chef. I mean, like, wouldn't it be hilarious if Izzy's thrown in as a villain and the others are confused and Chef's like, just trust me. Trust me. And then we can get into the thing that I truly believe is true, the Izzy isn't crazy thing. And then we can have Izzy and finding out about Mike's DID while actually still being in the game. Or not DID, well, not just his DID, but his, like, Mal, his evil personality form. I think Izzy definitely would be great on the season. You could put her in the heroes team, but I think it's better on the villains team. Next up for our heroes is going to be our final OG cast member, and that's going to be Owen. Owen's a great character. He, honestly though, looking at this group of people so far, Owen's my least favorite outside of maybe Cameron. But I don't know. Owen's just like a flagship character. He makes multiple cameos in All-Stars and in every of the first 5 seasons, but even in the reboot season 2, and he competes in Redonkulous Race. Like, this dude is the freaking mascot of the thing, along with Chris, of the show. So the fact he wasn't in All-Stars makes absolutely no sense. As for our villains, our final OG cast member villain is actually one that was supposed to be in All-Stars, according to Chris, but he was just playing a joke, and that's Ezekiel. Is a little bit of Ezekiel bias going on? Absolutely. Do I care? Absolutely not. I think Ezekiel, specifically feral Ezekiel, but we'll say he gets less feral over time, over the season, at least as far as he stays in, which I don't know. I haven't actually thought about how the season will play too much yet. I think that'd be really cool. And also, I mean, he's still technically, he's the opposite of an all-star. He's a freaking not-star. But him getting voted out first twice is almost makes him iconic. So I think Ezekiel definitely goes in, and because of, you know, being a whole Golem parody, and also being quote-unquote sexist, I mean, he would be seen as a villain. So Zeke gets there. Then our Revenger, wait, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Our Revenger hero that I'm gonna add is, and I was torn between Brick and Dawn, but it's Brick. I mean, I was originally going to keep Sam on top of this, but I mean, it's Owen. I had to add Owen in this. But Brick's like the definition of a hero. He also made it farther than Sam, and honestly, only got voted out for being too good. I feel like him and Ella, who isn't eligible for this season because Wakateo doesn't happen until after it, are like the definition of heroic and kind and pure-hearted. So I feel like he definitely should have been on this season, especially over Sam. Then over here on the Villainous Vultures, our final character being added is Anne Maria, whatever it is. To be honest, I mean, she's not too highly rated, but I still think she's kind of overrated. I never really cared about Anne Maria, and the only reason she's here is I already added more OG cast members than Revengers, so I needed another villain, and it was literally just her. I mean, no one else really fit outside of Stacy, because she was a villain to my eardrums, but I don't know. But I mean, like, you look, and there's, with this cast, there is freaking 6 OG cast members and 4 Revengers per team, because you look over in the Villainous Vultures, you got these 3, and then Justin, Izzy, and Ezekiel. But you gotta realize, these guys had, with the exception of Alejandro, had freaking 3 seasons. 3. Well, Justin technically had 2, and Alejandro had 1, but they played such big roles in their seasons that it makes sense for them to be here. And Ezekiel had 2 as well, but same with him. At least with his second season. And then, but over here, these people have only had 1 season. Plus, this right here is the entire merge cast. These 6. And these 2 were the 2 eliminated right before the merge, I'm pretty sure. Well, actually, maybe Sam and Dakota might have been. Maybe? No. Yes, no, I don't remember. Maybe they were. Maybe they weren't. But, oh my goodness, I wasn't in presentation mode. That's annoying. But, yeah, this is my cast. I think it should have been 20. Maybe you could throw a Beth in there since she won, but probably not. I think a Jeff could work. Maybe you could throw Dawn in there, Cody. Basically anyone who isn't Sierra, and I'm playing. But I feel like there's quite a few characters they should have added that they just kind of didn't. But yeah, this is my cast for Total Drama All-Stars My Way, and I'll actually do the season tomorrow. Alright, see ya.